wow. Oh, probably. I think I know what they're talking about. There you go. Oh, and now I'm blocking my weapons. I did not think it through to just stick to them. Like, why am I still learning? Alright, so let's go for the most outer area ones first. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Got that. Die, please. There you go. As I get the, the medals to like, what's the word? Keep getting kills and big climbing each other. I'm getting myself some easy medal points right there. Millionaire medal. Look at that. Already. Oh wait, look at that. Already, I've now gotten more points than needed for the goal. It works perfectly fine. Do one more in this direction actually. Have I still got the shield? I can like, oh no. Ah, okay, put this down. Get hurt. Throw grenades in that direction. I have no more grenades. I need to pick them up from those guys. Man, stay under the thing. Oh, he's going great. He's going up there. He's like, I got this. Oh, no. Okay, I am suffering. I'm panicking, Marine. Give me this gun. Repeater. Bust the shield. Hey, you ain't got tough. Look at that, you ain't tough. That's it, nice. Look at that, we already got the score needed for a gold. So, told you guys, when I take off the skulls, it's just real easy. That's what I'm going for. Can't put any more ammo with that. Like I said, I'll work with what I got lying around. Okay, break this. Now look here, trying to run away. Give me a gun. There we go. I was gonna collect the ammo. Now we've got needlers. Now, I don't know what needlers should not be affected against their shields. Yeah, it shouldn't be affected against their shields. You still live, by the way. You still lived, by the way. But I'm gonna take it because I need, to fight with something. I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm not gonna trouble him. The other one should be up here. And once we find him, that's it. Put enough pressure on the shield, break it, and then there you go. Maybe you don't have to reload to make the needless a so much stronger weapon. You get back. Look at that. Look at that. The shield is a strong. It prohibit all this damage. Hey, shotgun, come here. There you go. I mastered that much better now. And they got suicide grenades, but I'd rather throw another grenade on you still. So why not, right? Spread the damage, spread the sun. What is it called? Fear the peak mist? That's the achievement for. Yeah, fear the peak mist. Throw a grenade on you. Back, that's the back. Shotgun. Wait, I didn't swap. Oh, I think I did swap, but then because I put double tap. Yeah. Heal up. Don't need to do that shotgun. Boom, get back. Easy. Make our way through. Boom. Boom. Oh, yeah, grenades. I was not paying attention to that. That could have ended, in a very horrible way, a very graphic way, but that's not really much of a problem. Those of you who have been faithful followers, you already know what I'm trying to work on. You already know what I'm trying to do. Throw a grenade to you. I'll deal with you. There we go. Oh, that's the, okay, put it down, Almost died. See, that saved my life right there. Yeah, he keeps doing a thing where he runs. Yeah, I don't need to trouble that turret. I honestly don't need to trouble that turret. So throw 3 over there and wait, let's head to extraction now. So now we've already secured the goal. We got like what? 109,000? Easy. Get to the Hornet and we drop that and we're done. Now that's definitely a goal. Let me pour a bit more of my wonderful drink. Look at this now. Look how easy this is. Look at an achievement. Nowhere to hide. Finish the mission without any shield regenerating, without any jackal regenerating his shield. Okay, quite the achievement. Done. Alright, next level. Battle for Epsilon Expanse. 9 lofty bridges spanning an enormous gorge called Epsilon Expanse allow for access to the southern plateau, where the majority of the Covenant landing zones were located. The Covenant quickly secured these bridges and held Unity forces at bay with heavy artillery. While Palmer escorted its 23rd Armed Cavalry to the Epsilon Expanse. But the Scorpion tanks will not survive the guaranteed heavy artillery fire. Taking a small team of Marines across one of the bridges, Palmer managed to infiltrate the Covenant camps and destroy several artillery turrets, giving the Scorpions the chance to advance and launch a counter. So guys, like I said, this isn't a... There you go. I say, guys, this isn't an official live stream. This isn't the usual one. No, that's it. So I'm just having fun. Felt like just playing. I was like, you know what? Let me just stream it. That's honestly how I felt. That's it. It's not an official stream, just me having a good time. So it's not gonna be daily. It's not gonna be as long. Honestly, it really depends on how I feel. Honestly. Oh wow, the artillery coming in. Basically, when they say artillery, just like in Halo 2, it basically means wraiths. Can you shoot the grunt, please? Oh, I can take the wraith. Taking the wraith. I don't know what y'all thought was that. Oh, it automatically started hitting me with that crap. I'll use the regular guns for that. I'm already about to lose this tank. Yeah. I already lost the tank. Yeah. I think I speak for every Halo player when I say that is a disgrace to a tank. Wraith tanks are not trash. That Wraith couldn't take any beatings. It died pretty much instantly. Let's go pistol though. Shut up. Pistol works so good against, you know, level 1 grunts like the orange one. Like, it works so well. Look at that, I'm just piling on the damage. I'm gonna clear the way a bit more before I get into the Wraith. I'm not gonna get into the Wraith just yet, guys. I'm not gonna get into the Wraith just yet. I know where the Wraith is, and I'm gonna get it, but not right now. Great, alright. Oh my goodness, they are trying to kill us. You know, I mean, I've heard a lot about war, but I didn't know that. Look, it took so much damage anyway. What was? Oh, that was an explosive barrel. Are you serious? Wow, that's gotta be a Looney Tunes type death right there. Alright, well, it's my first time doing level, so I'm learning. But I know what to expect. So back to pistol, because I want the medals. Get me a real nasty score. There we go. There we go. There we go. Look at that. You won't find cleaner shots anywhere. I'm gonna get rid of those freaking barrels. Shoot the barrels down. Shoot the barrels now. That's my philosophy now. You guys want to know about philosophy? I'll show you. Oh, you know, I could have used a hologram and I could have gotten even more better points in this region. But the Wraith is back there, and I already got rid of what looks like. Again, I still don't. Are you serious? Oh, I stunned my boys. Okay. Is it still damage? It's still garbage, guys. The Wraith is still garbage. Look. What killed me that time? Was there more barrels I could? Oh, I'm looking at the replay. Yes, I went straight into barrels. That was my fault. I didn't even see it. Oh my god. Oh, this is actually hilarious. See, stuff like this makes me laugh. I'm alright with this, man, because I'd have been playing all this off screen. I mean, off stream anyhow. So you guys get to see it and make fun. You know, have a laugh. So I gotta kill all these barrels because they are. Oh, a shotgun was there. Yeah, sign me up. How about we get... Shoot the barrel! Gosh, I like my shots are not connected to where I want them to go. The Wraith seems fine, so... Oh, the shotgun's right there. Look! Look, the Wraith automatically took damage. And nothing to do with me. They damage up. So you know what? That Wraith is a death trap. I accept that. Then on a hologram. I do not use that hologram efficiently enough. I would have missed that. Throw it, frag. Every time I get in that Wraith, I die. But I'm determined to prove I can actually not die and get this. Is that barrel destroyed? Yes, it is. Alright, this time, how about no barrels? Just none. How about I change my name and I'm running over my boys? Alright, let's see now. No barrels. I'm looking. Oh, wow, there's a brand new Wraith right there. Remember, the Wraith gets destroyed. It's not like GTA where you just you have time to jump out the vehicle. No. If it hits 0, it blows up with you inside. So you gotta know to jump out before. Oh wow, and a wraith. See, these wraiths do trash, but the way how that wraith died, it makes sense. It was getting hammered by another wraith, you know. So I will allow that. All right, let's just get in there. We gotta destroy the mega torrent, which is understandable. We need to get rid of that artillery. I can't fit through there, which is fine. But the wraith cannon fires like, you know, the arcing shot. I could fire over that, but I'm just gonna see what's on this side. Maybe it provides access. If not, there's a lob a few over the side, and then take in and move in from there. Okay, good scores. The Megaton is still aiming at me. This kind of reminds me like how they worked in like Halo Wars 2. You hated that turret, and for good reason. I'm gonna do some damage I can from here, and then when I get on foot, and then just get in there. I'm assuming my Marines are dead. In which case, that's their fault. They should have been, you know, ready. Oh, I pressed X. Oh, run! Let me guess. If that exploded and I was there, would it have killed me? Probably. The game is kind of like that towards me. Okay, I'm going to throw a grenade. You want to hide behind cover? That's fine. I have no problems with that. You can fly easy. Sit down. Oh, so you go long them at me now. You know me? And now you talking to me like you know me now. You don't. That's the sad part. I can't aim. It's official. Nope, not gonna work. Put the pack on him, and that should seal the deal. There you go. Now reach the scorpion. Back up. There you go. I'm gonna reach the scorpion. So that down here. So I guess they moved up when I was doing all that. That looks like a boat. That was like a secret down there. Like if this was Halo 5, we would have jumped down there and, you know, done something with it. But it's not. There they are. They moved up. That's a complete. So you got rid of those pesky guns. So now the Scorpions can get through unscathed. I don't even know what the score requirement was for that one, but something tells my mind to do this again. Oh no, I got it. I'll live with that. I got a time bonus. I don't really get the time bonus. I like to take my time a bit more. So I get a time bonus. I'll take it. Alright, so the last one of the B section. Looks like we're going to be working with Scorpions for once. Because look at the battle grid. We're seeing Wraiths and Scorpions. Now, everyone knows in a straight up fight, Scorpions pretty much always wins. For multiple reasons. But we'll get to that right now. With the Covenant's Southern Forces exposed, Spartan Palmer and the 23rd Armored Cavalry's massive column of Scorpions. Massive, by the way. And Grizzlies, okay. They're getting serious. They're whipping up the Grizzlies. Don't say Sergeant Forge. Rushed across the Red Slate Plateau on a collision course with several Covenant tank battalions. Okay, that's the scary part, battalions. Only unity counter-offensive would prevent Faraday from being crushed between the northern and southern front. 23rd had brought 86 vehicles to Draffius 5. After the battle at Red Slate, there were only 8 functioning vehicles left. How'd you go from 86 to 8? That is abominable. That's almost 1/11th, but let's dive right in. So we need 115,000. So since I believe we're gonna be using tanks for this one, I don't really need no fancy weapons. I'll keep the shotgun. Makes no difference to me. I want to build up and get more experience points as well. So when the time comes, I really need to whip out the big guns. I'll be sure to do that. Make sure to check my very first video I made of this game, showing some gameplay. My first time playing it. It's up on the website, X35 Earthwalker. Hit shoot. All right, so they put me in it by force. Perfect. Love this. Okay. Already, I like how this feels. This functions more like a tank, my baby. You still need to focus the nozzle. Not the nozzle, the nose. Let's call it the nose. What was that? Wait. Oh, there's a path down here. Isn't this where one of the things are? Let me see. While they're up there harassing the enemy, I'm just gonna back off. Wow, Scorpion guys are really fast in this game. Got that one. Got that one. The jackals doesn't stand a chance. Jackals will never stand a chance against the Scorpion tank. Those things are done. Eliminate all wraiths. All the wraiths. That's a ghost. Suicide grunts. They don't scare me. And when I'm in a wraith, I'm not a wraith, but I'm in a tank. That doesn't scare me. Oh! out. He jumped out. I respect it, but yo, you need a vehicle to beat this. Drop your squad if you gonna win that one. Not today, homie. Not today. Oh, he jumped. I mean, these covenants are quick to abandon their vehicles, and our wraith is just chilling here. He's just like, wait, oh, he's dead. I'm gonna destroy the ghost. Oh no. There we go. And you have much better control over them also with the scorpions that they overpower over the wraith, which is realistic because whenever you control wraiths, regardless of what game, where you're facing is pretty much where you're shooting. Where the scorpion tank can be facing the other way, driving opposite way to retreat, while still, you know, blasting in a desired direction. Scorpion tank has so many advantages over the wraith. I think that wraith is overall can just take more hits, just overall. Now look, he has to turn all the way around before he can shoot me, but I can shoot at any given time. See what I mean? So mobility, Scorpion tank has the advantage. Overall speed, because the wraith can do a thruster boost, like propellers up forward, then he gets that burst speed, close the gap, which is something that Scorpion tank can't do. In terms of the projectile speed, Scorpion tank has the advantage. In terms of flexibility, Scorpion tank has the advantage. In terms of fire rate, Scorpion tank still has the advantage, right? Yeah. All you deep Halo fans, you can look into that for me. But yeah, overall, that's just the. It's like it becomes a no-brainer. Scorpion tank wins. If you had a bet between one and the other, you bet on the Scorpion tank. You're wise. Overkill. Oh, okay, I took that for some reason. I didn't need to take that. Done. 168,000. Not bad, but I don't think that's... What was gold? Wasn't it 180 or something like that? Oh no, well past that. Gosh. Boost me up. Look how much I get from medals, man. And a bonus. I like it. That was good. Oh, I got another achievement. Is it switched on? Complete Operation B. Nice. Here we go.
Even though the battle was going in the Spartans' favor, Dratheus 5 had a surprise in store. Its moon wasn't a moon at all. It was a forerunner creation designed to build and destroy entire planets. Nobody knew about this until the Covenant cult leader found a way to reactivate the old Forerunner tech and start disassembling Dratheus 5. It was Spartan Davis's job to shut down the device.
Yes, I love how just one person can always get it done. I know they're Spartans, but still. Operation Monolith. For you guys, I'll just do one more mission, man. We should call it a night. Spartan Palmer led the charge in Dratheus 5. Spartan Davis continued to face considerable enemy threat on the moon. In a stroke of luck, the UNC Eminent Domain was able to outmaneuver Covenant forces in orbit over the moon and offer some support by deploying Marines to the southern Mirror Flats. The 3rd Hell Jumper Platoon was the first to land on Dratheus 5's moon. The airdrop zone was less than a mile from Alpha facility, but the landing scattered them across the razor-sharp rock faces of the mountain range called Glacial Perch. They were quickly surrounded by Covenant infantry and taking heavy losses. Spartan Davis, having held out against a constant stream of ongoing St. Gilly for a full day, quickly set out to clear the landing zone for the second wave of drop pods. Spartan Davis sounds like he about to be a problem. Alright, let's do this. We got Commander Root and another TV viewer. Let's do this. So, for this one, I think it's just going to be a straight up fight. So, no, I'm not feeling it. Hologram's good, so we work what we got, we pick up what we find. Let's do it. I just hate when you unlock this stuff as a one-time use, but I get it. If you can spam the rocket launch all the time, the game will be an absolute joke. The rocket launcher is just bye. Grunts, over here. Line them up. There we go. Okay, how do I want to do you guys? I honestly hate fighting jackals. I really do. I hate fighting jackals, and for a good reason. There you go. Oh, I can heal as well. There you go. Oh, look at that. The pistol is just like the ultimate grunt killing weapon in this game. Like, they made it high efficiency. Secure the air for the second wave of incoming Marines. Oh, so it's just a timer. I just gotta hold out. So there's no rush in this one. And I keep forgetting to use my hologram. I don't use it well enough. That'll be my most like biggest feedback for myself right now. Oh, what was that gun you had? Oh, is that sniper thing? I'm giving it a try. That's the sniper from Halo 4. Yes, the jackals used to use it, and skirmishers as well. It was just so annoying, but it was a useful weapon, and I liked it. Look, they got dropped in here. Let me show you how it works. Yeah, that's like gonna melt them for a bit. So do the Marines stay there, or do they actually back me up? Gather them up, blow them down. Nice. I was about to say, I forgot that was a hologram. Oh, it works well against the elites. It totally shreds their shield. Oh, what about against the jackals? It works well, I guess. I'm getting hurt. But I did get rid of my rifle. Oh, okay, I'm out. I want no part in this. I don't know, y'all. I'm out. What's this? Grab the repeater for now. I'm just grabbing it for that. Is my rifle back up here? Should be. Is that it right there? No, it's not. You know what? Don't care. Let's just keep it moving. Oh, I feel like I gotta do this mission within the time. Okay, fine. That's what they want. Oh, that's what. See, that would have been the spare ammo. Once you take down the shield. Oh God. I don't like this gun. The plasma repeater. I really wish they made it better. Because it was, let's put it. It was not. The gun was not respected in Halo Reach. I didn't use it in Halo Reach. I don't think anybody used it in Halo Reach. No, but Halo Reach, a good game. Had its problems. I like to get overall. Demolition. Yo, get my shields back up, man. I feel like my shields are trash sometimes. Okay, maybe that's why they feel trash. Oh, ow, ow. It burns, it burns, it burns, it burns, it burns, it burns. Guys, don't get too close to the sun. That's all I'm saying. Okay, throw that there. Got him. Take that. Oh, okay, I'm just taking 27. Send a hologram out. Oh, but you don't see the hologram. There you go. Can I throw it over the side? Yes, I did. There you go. Now that's skill right there. You almost crushed me, Marine. Actually, odiously. Sorry. Pardon the language. You guys be here and you having fun? Say some words, you know? Let me know you're here. Wow, I didn't get gold. Let's change that. Let's get gold right now. Let's get gold. And this quick. My armor ability, honestly, it'd be trash. But let's do it again. So we're gonna do it faster, and we're gonna get ourselves better points. So we're aiming to beat. Wait, what was the score I needed again? I don't remember. There we go. Going for a better score. It's free. Oh no, that's bad aiming. That's much better aiming right there. There you go. Kilimanjaro. That worked really well in my favor. There's items around, but I'm not taking advantage of them. I really am not. It's such a shame. I could be doing so much more effectively. Some of these weapons just, yeah. They don't make you feel good. Throw a grenade in that. Throw a grenade in that. Grenade worthy. Oh, back up, back up. Push through, push through. Yeah, this game does force you to get, like, you could say, quite tactical, you know. Sometimes it really does feel tactical at times. You know, grenades that go over the cover and stuff inside this game. So, like, you know, if you especially when you keep the chain going, you get lots of reward points. You know, you get lots of, like, medals. Medal score for, like, just accomplishing these things. To get, like, the double kill, getting the triple kill, all that kind of stuff. Using grenades to get the extra kills and all that. They reward you heavily for that. Like, real heavy. It really encourages you to just do that stuff. Like, pistol spree. You know, it's encouraging you to just not get hit at all while you're keeping your runs going. Roll that up. You know, look at that demolition, all that stuff. So it's like, it makes it worth it. If you can do it, well, they're not going for the hologram. If you can do it, you will be rewarded for it. Handsomely. No? Gotta get out. Back up. That's it. I just gave him some shots to let him know, hey, I will bite. And then just, you know, back right out of it. On your head though. Oh no! Melted me! Stop it! Right. All done. Now that's the mission complete. No wait, that's a worse score than last time. But I thought I got more of the multiplayer medals. But then again, I can get a bonus. I guess this is where the game gets more difficult now. It's like, oh, they're not just gonna, give you the medals for free. Yeah. I barely got that one. That mission. Oh, I don't like that mission then. Yeah, they're not gonna give you these golds for free now. They're not just gonna be handing them out. You're gonna have to make sure you get to score to handle it. But yeah. Alright guys, that was just a quick live stream, to be honest. Like I said, just random times that felt like streaming. That's all it was. I truly hope you guys enjoy yourselves. I see all these things, but we've got another TV viewer, we've got Commander Root, everybody out here. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed yourselves. The next actual official next stream will most likely be Saturday. But remember, I'm running my own business, I got a lot going on, my life is much bigger than just live streaming, so things might pop up that might prevent me. So, just look out for me on social media and see my announcements as I make them plain to you. Have an awesome day guys, don't let anything steal your joy, and rejoice. Better things are coming and better times are coming. Everything is gonna make some results. I'm not worried. You shouldn't be either. Well, it's tough starting again, but hey, we gotta do it. Have an awesome day guys, and regardless of what is going on, make sure to do the Earthwalk. I'll see you guys around. Oh my goodness, Paul Killer. I knew this would happen. The moment I'm about to come off, somebody will come on. Alright, Paul Killer, since you just showed up, I'll just do one more level. Only for you, I'll just do one more. This is just a random live stream. As you know, it's not one of my official ones. I just had extra time. And I just felt like, just showing off some of the action that I was doing. That's all. Alright, so I just did an unofficial one, just a quick one. Announced to social media. But since you're here, Paul Killer, you just jumped in. I'm going to do like one more level or two. Matter of fact, I'll do C2 and C3 just because you showed up, because I don't want to just leave you like that. Alright, it's you. For Paul Killer, I'll do that. Let's do C2 now. So this, Halo Spartan Assault. I think you know this game. I think you must have heard about this game. If not, think of it like the game Alien Breed. Think of it like the new Xbox exclusive that's coming to Xbox Series X called, what's it called? The Ascent. It's like that style. Top-down shooter. There's no reload, just ammo, fire, use what you got. Complete the mission. The missions vary, so there's a lot of variety to this. Let's just dive right in here. Having secured a safe landing zone at the Glacial Perch, Davis moved to regroup. So we just got the ODSTs backing us up now. They just joined us. Davis moved to regroup with a second platoon of Marines, whose pods were coming down among dozens of crashed spirits. These spirits were destroyed from orbit by Eminent Domain, just as the ship itself was destroyed. Davis and the Marines found Covenant infantry swarming from the wrecked spirits, angry and looking for payback. So the gold is 65,000. We're gonna get that gold, no messing around. And we've got Covenant weapons. Oh. Okay, I mean I can work with it. That's how skillful I am. It's me after all. But yeah, you guys have no idea what I was doing before Spartan Assault. I was playing Final Fantasy 15. And I was doing a timed quest, and they gave the most ridiculous time quest I've ever had to face in this game. In that game, there was two of the hardest time quests working together against me. There was a fight that took a long time. It took a lot of heals. It took a lot of fighting. Oh, I won in the end. I am the greatest Final Fantasy player of all time. No. And wait a minute. So wait a minute. Let me get this straight. If I just touch it, like I don't shoot it, if I just touch it, it explodes on contact? Then how do you transport these things? What kind of sensitive thin-skinned machinery do we have in this game? Like literally, I just touched it. I didn't even shoot it. It blew up. It killed me. Just as I was bragging about my skills in Final Fantasy. I didn't say Halo Spartan Assault, so haha. But still, that's not how it goes down. This game needs to put some respect on my name. Look, so look, I even shot it and it didn't explode. Maybe because the enemy shot it. Because, yo, can you kill this grunt? Maybe because somebody shot it. And because, like, cause look, when I shoot it, oh, there's drones in this game. Are you serious? That is actually so cool. They brought back the drones. Too bad I can't hit them. Yo, you guys are ODSTs. You guys are fucking weak soldiers. Why you guys trash? Anyway, like I think like notice when I shot that other one, after time it explodes, I think maybe a grunt shot the barrel, that I went near it as it was going to explode. Look. Oh gosh. Grenade. Oh, that worked. A triple. Look. Yeah. Wait. There you go. Look. What? Watch this. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think that's definitely what happened. Basically, a grunt shot it, and as it was going to explode, I happened to be near it, and I paid the price for being too close to the sun. How is a jackal backhanding me and doing that kind of good damage? Let me bust the shields over one moment, and throw a grenade in your face. There you go. I still don't know how to switch grenades yet, but you know what? I'm having myself a good time. I mean, at the end of the day, it's good laughs, you know. We provide the content, we have a good time. Needlers! The shields don't protect you against grenades, you dumb. Let them defend engineers. Engineers? Oh, so we just gonna be friends with engineers again now. Ever since, I believe, yes, it was ODST. Ever since ODST. Oh, that engineers. Oh, when they said engineers, I thought they was talking about that alien species engineer. You know, one for Halo ODST, we had to secure one because of that secret mission that was happening with Buck and the others, and with that girl who I think is his ex. I can't remember, but she was like the highest commanding officer. I remember the level as clear as, you know, as right as right. My friends like to say. Oh, he jumped out.
That's how it's done.
Don't touch me. Sit your. Anywho, I remember that level clearly, but it's actually engineers, as in it's humans who are engineer class. Okay, so give me this. Give me your gun. Yeah, give me the. Stay away from those explosives, man. This game has it out for me. Return to the center of the drop zone. Oh, is that it? I don't think I got anywhere near the score required. Defend the engineers against the final assault. Where are they? Oh, they're there. Okay, you guys do your thing. Now, I know my rifle, as you see, my rifle works very well against these grunts. I need to use my plasma pistol against these. I'm just not doing that. Oh. Okay, he died. Wait, hold on. Where are you at? You down here somewhere? No, don't do this. Got him. I didn't get no points for that, really. Okay. Oh, where are you? Throw a plasma to the head dome. That missed! Sometimes the aim feels, sometimes the aim is like super generous, and other times the aim is just like unfair beyond unfair. Got more drones up in here. Y'all know how I feel about these birds. Take them down. If you guys couldn't tell, the accent was from a certain film of mine, so it was a reference. If you know the reference, then you know. If you don't know, I love how he can just dance around me like it doesn't even matter. The Marines handle that. Not Marines. Oh my god. The shields are so well placed in this game. Yeah, there's nowhere on earth we got the required score. There's just no way. We're getting tougher. Like in this category, getting a gold is way harder. Like I feel like we just barely got that bronze though. That was trash. So the gold is 65,000. Are they gonna force me to buy something to get it? Let's try it again. Let's see if we can get that gold one more time. Let's see if we can get that gold. Plus more content for you guys. Let's try that again. I want to see if I can actually get the gold. I want to use it. I don't want to use a booster though. I have to get rid of the plasma. I have to get rid of the pistol as soon as possible. The repeater works just fine temporarily. I haven't used the sniper rifle not once yet. I'm not gonna start just yet. I'm ready. Yeah, I mean, I like how strategic they made the game though. Like, there's more. Shoot the gun! Oh my goodness, it's more tactical. There's multiple ways of doing it. Your grenades can go over cover to like hit things to the other side. You know, and as you can see. Oh gosh, as you can see. As you can like string medals together, like get kill-tacular, kill in there and all that. You then also get like tons of like points. That's where like your score is gonna come from, these medals and stuff like that.
Nice work, dog.
One down. Oh, he's danced behind cover. I couldn't keep the combo going. And because the Marines killed him, I got no points for that. So there's a double. I'm out of ammo. Oh my goodness, I'm out of ammo. Just blow them up. I was about to say, I was like, where's my grenade at? Alright, we got more drones. You I think the needless work just fine against drones, honestly. Like, history served me well. I'm not a fan of history, don't really care, but when this stuff, look, oh, I need a better gun. That's what I'm saying. This gun be trash. Oh, this is getting at 12,000. That is not enough to keep the score going. Yeah, things can get real difficult. Now that I've entered section C, can I shoot you, please? Can I shoot you, please? There you go. Now that I've entered section C, they're way more brutal in like, oh, what counts as section? Can I shoot? I killed the grunt. That was an opportunity to get a good score, and because his suicide blew off, they took the points from me. I was qualified for the points. There you go. That was good pointage right there. Yeah, I just said pointage. Not a word, maybe? Oh well. Let's grab this. Jackals, I just like to use grenades on them now. I just don't like to bother use my ammo, really. If I can get the easy, quick. Yeah, there's no real easy way to kill jackals. And I can beat them to death like that, which is very legal in this country. Oh, no. No. Charge up. There you go. Oh, that's why. I did that out. Aren't you supposed to be disabled? I mean, his gun still works quite fine. Can I jump in that? Oh, no. It's got no health. Jump out of that. Jump out of that right now. Okay, my score is looking much better than last time. Who's shooting? Oh. Boom. And boom. Jumped out. They did jump out. They didn't die in peace. There you go. That's how it is. Can I get your gun? Can we swap guns, Marine? No? You don't care? Of course you don't. Oh, I gotta go touch them. Ah. I am costing me my time bonus. There you go. And ammo. I got grenades too. Give me the assault rifle, please. Alright, we got two guns that I can actually work with. So we're gonna return to the center now. Now this time, I am confident of what kind of score we're gonna get. Thanks, Cold Killer. Sorry guys, it's just harder to see everyone's message of this new on Twitch. I don't have an interface that shows me what's going on the screen. I don't. I really have to look what's going on. Why is the engineer out in the open? We're supposed to be by the machine doing your work. And this elite is costing me my score. Oh man. I didn't get much from that. Alright, that's fine. Alright, grunts. Let's kill him up here. Get the triple. That's a triple right there. I could have used the sprint. That would help me with like getting that score. But right now, sorry, let me get my English correct. I did go to school, guys, don't worry. I need to be more focused on survivability because there's nothing more annoying. I was about to say, they're saying someone's here, but I saw no one. There's nothing more annoying. You get so far, getting a score, about to pass it, but then you die. So you gotta start from the very beginning again, rightfully so. That's it. Now that has to be a gold. Especially if I get a time bonus. It's 65,000 I need, isn't it? Yeah, it is different, man. It is different. And he keeps trying to recommend to me some channels I've never seen. Like I did one channel, I did a little peek for 2 seconds just to see how the visual golden sounds, you know, just to see from this channel. And now they stuck it in my recommended as, do you want to continue watching? I'm like, no, leave me alone. All this advertisement, you know. So we did get the gold, because, you know, okay, 100,000 for this gold. South of the Forerunner structure, a collection of thousands of spiked rock formations known as the Basalt Maze. Oh, we got a maze now? Are they referencing my game Maze Time? In the description in the panels down below. Basalt Maze, protruded from the moon's thick ice. Covenant, so what is this, ice? Oh, it's moon, of course. Covenant supply lines were running straight through the maze to set up more defense around the Forerunner structure. Spartan Davis, connected with Unity combat technicians who believed they could render the Forerunner structure inert. They just needed the chance to get inside the structure. Getting the combat engineers close to the Forerunner structure would be extremely difficult. So Davis created a diversion to provide them with the best chance. The Basalt Maze provided an ideal location for this plan. I mean, yeah, if I was going to fight the Covenant who have the advantage, I would fight them in a maze. Oh, we got active camouflage now. Keep it going, let's keep it going. I would fight them in a maze. Because then they don't have a clear line of sight. If they want me, they gotta go hunting. And if they don't want to find me quickly, they have to split up. And everybody knows splitting up, especially when up against someone as powerful opponent like a Spartan, is a bad idea. So I'll do. Destroy the wraith. Oh, how am I gonna do that? That works. Kill the grunt. Kill the grunt. Kill the grunt. Take that, grunt. The kind is not welcome here. Ah! Take that. Really? 2 frag grenades kills a whole wraith? These wraiths be trash. Halo 2 wraiths are turning in their graves right now. 2 frag grenades and a wraith is down. I mean, hey, I ain't complaining. It's easier for me, but, well, dang. You know, their budget, the Covenant's budget got real low. 2 frags! 2 frags! The frag grenades killed it faster than this crazy machine gun thing.
Got him in my sight.
Like, for real. How is that even a thing? Oh, I killed the suicide grunts around the wraith. That worked. Die. Die. Ah! Get back! You're an elite. Oh, no, 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 no! Come back! Hold up. You can take that with you. Active camo. Then I jump straight on the turret, ruining my camouflage. Oh! No! Get away from my man! Let's send you ladies to the truth. Alright, because that's one of the things I did like about Halo. You had a variety of troops in the army. Like, look back especially over Halo 2. You had people from different countries in the army. And that was actually more realistic. I was like, if Earth is united together, you know, to face the Covenant, there will be troops from all over the world. You have, like, troops from the Middle East. You would have allies, like, troops from Australia. You have troops from, like, you know, South America. You would have Jamaican troopers. You know, you have people from, you know, Africa. You know, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's realistic, you know. I'll give them points for that. And sometimes, and also there was female soldiers as well, which makes sense. I mean, me, I rather have the ability to fight back against the Covenant than oh no, wait as a civilian, but like, and just hear, oh no, they broke for the defenses. We now got to evacuate into the next area. It's like, obviously, when you're on the field, it's scarier because oh, you can decide just like that. Obviously. But then I like the ability to like do something, like a fight back. You know, a fighting chance, you know. It's like with the Locusts in Gears of War. You can either be part of the stranded and you know, and just like depend on the supplies and the stuff and the cog, or you can fight back. I honestly prefer the option to fight back. The only time where I don't feel comfortable fighting back is dealing with wait. Oh, it says reach the extraction point. I was not paying attention. Oh no, I was not paying attention. Be the enemies from Attack on Titan. Now they're the only enemies, honestly, that I think is just downright scary. Like, I'm not. You know what? Give it to me, Doctor. There we go. Wait, someone's right here. Oh, it's sprint. Sprint. I messed up that mission so badly. I was not paying attention to my objectives. Yeah, Titans be scary. Yeah. Final Fantasy 15, I'm still having a good time, and I got some multiple new games, so there's a bunch more stuff I will be bringing to the I almost got it, but if I was paying attention to my objective, I would have had a better time bonus. I want to do that again. Plus, it'll be my last thing to do before I actually reach an hour as well. Let's do this one again. Again, give me the points. But yeah, I'm not feeling that. But you know what? It was a fun challenge. No, it was a fun challenge. It really was. So grenades are super effective against wraiths. You know, you just blow them sky high. Let's do this. First of all, grab the ammo. I'm gonna use the grenade. I'm actually just gonna use the grenade. 1, 2. That is just such a. That's just such a joke. Oh god. I can't do it. I mean, something tells me I could probably jump on the wraith and like attack it. That's what it's telling me because I saw the stuff next to it to show that I can jump it. Which is pretty cool. Is the sprint right here? Yeah, give me the sprint. Sprint is way better. You know, a certain friend of mine who was not even human was like, I think it was a hedgehog, said you gotta go fast or something like that. I haven't seen that guy in a while. I hope he's alright. Oh, you're gonna shoot at me from over there. You coward! That's one. I'm essential. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Boom! Before the overheat, jump off. Get in there. Oh, they're stuck between the wraith body. Not wraith bodies, wreckage, I should say, wreckage. Ah! Fire wraith! Oh, wraith is still alive. Oh!
Yeah,
I could have
nice
died from
one,
that. I
Doc.
could have died from that. Look at the structure I be bringing on the table. We got one more wraith to destroy. Marines, it helps when you fire more than just burst. They're doing a burst fire, which is useful in a lot of cases. I'll give you that. But right now, I kind of need y'all to bring up the dudes. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, shoddy. Yo, these grunts be trying hard. Remember, we need a time bonus. It's below me, isn't it? Yep. Plasma. Alright, that should be it. So actually, we'd love to get me to 1,000. 100,000 anyway. Let's go back to the extraction point. Don't know how much. Oh, you tried to stick me. There we go. Big damage right there. Got my sprint. Let's see if I can get that quickly. Now, I'm 100% counting on the time bonus to be high enough to get me there. Okay, my leg is now numb. Oh no. Lost my leg. Lost my leg, mates. There we go. See that? Strategic thinking. I told you guys. That's why I'm in the World's Guinness Book of Records. Then they took out my name because of that.